Hi, welcome to Chuck E. Cheese. Can I interest you in a slice of our new Astro Blast cheesy pizza?
No, thank you. I'm meeting someone.
One moment, sir.
Oh, you think the lights, the sounds, and the vomity smell of a children's casino can drown out the sound of me? You fool. You cannot drown out the sounds of your own mind?
Clearly you've never been to a Motorhead concert.
True, there are limits that even I wouldn't stoop to.
I'm not sure which I'm more surprised by. The fact that you wanted to meet, or the fact that you wanted to meet here. Did someone beat your Dance Dance Revolution high score?
Did they?
Sorry, that's not important. Thanks for showing up, Quinn.
After what you pulled with Athena O'Brien in her volcano lair? I wasn't sure I would. But old habits, I guess. What's up?
I need your help.
What's the job?
In this folder is an assignment to infiltrate the annual Governor's Gala and stop the mad bomber, Danny Boom Boom, from planting and detonating an explosive to wipe out the Governor's top supporters.
Oh, sounds like a good idea to me. Do those bombs come in a water version?
And who's our team? Archie's been unreachable since Hatcoats Limited went public.
No team. It's a one-person job, and I need you to take it for me.
Calling in someone else to do your job? What's going on?
Me? I'm going on.
Nothing's going on.
Same old Chet, lying again. See you around.
Wait, don't leave, please.
Tell me why I shouldn't.
I don't know exactly, but 6 months ago I was on a job in Antarctica, and ever since then, I'm not myself. I saw something bad. Now I can't focus, I can't sleep, and the nights I do, I wake up somewhere different. I'm hearing voices. One, actually. The Admiral. But he's also me. But it's also something bigger and darker, and I'm scared.
Well, that's alarming.
So I can't do this mission. It's not safe for me, the EMF, or any innocent bystanders. Come on. I voluntarily made an appointment with that crackpot Studebaker. That alone should tell you I'm not all here in the head.
Fine, I'll cover this one, but I don't think it's a good idea for you to be out of the game completely.
Maybe you're right.
Keep the smaller Delta level missions at least.
The skip level missions, you mean? Yeah, I think I can handle that.
I'll be in touch once this is taken care of. In the meantime, get better. Without you, the EMF would fall apart.
Thanks.
Sir, here's the vegan calzone you ordered.
Blech, vegan? I didn't I'd recognize a tape recorder hidden in a doughy pocket of sauce and cheese anywhere.
Oh, you really think turning down big missions will rid you of me? Oh, no, Chet, my dear boy. We're together from here on out.
You're wrong. I can control this, whatever you are.
Good evening, Agent.
There's nowhere you can hide, Chet. You and I are one. I am you and you are me. God
damn it.
It changes nothing.
I'm gonna get you out of my head if it's the last thing I do.
We could accomplish if you would only stop fighting.
Mission Rejected, the story of the world's most secret agents, the backups. Tonight's episode, Kangaroo Jacked.
Okay, I'm at the T intersection. Which way do I go now?
Okay, first, you're gonna go to the right. Then to the right, to the right, to the right, then to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
Miss McGrath, two things. First, that would just send me in a figure eight. And two, those are the instructions to the Cupid Shuffle.
Damn! That totally would have worked if you were Skip.
It would not have!
Last mission, I got you with Beyonce's Irreplaceable. So, sorry if I don't totally believe you. G, head left, then make the first right. The exit vent should be there.
Oh, I see it. Opening it now. Entering the diamond room.
I'm in position at the other end of the room, ready to receive the diamond after you send it over the laser grid via drone and smuggle it out in the laundry bin.
Or, as Bowden would call it, a classic Little Orphan Annie.
And Bowden is...
You cannot tell me that you honestly think Sharknado is better than several rooms with multiple views. You cannot!
distracting security in a way that only Bowden knows how.
Heading down.
I see you, across the room.
Oh,
Now open
hi!
Hi.
Hello.
Now open that diamond case and... What the... Whoa!
Who is that? Acrobating their way through the laser grid.
Someone with the ability to flip faster and more efficiently than the Property Brothers.
The name's Davin Ford, and you must be Gloria Kovak, I'm guessing. You know, if you lean back in your harness while rappelling, you'd get a much smoother descent. And you must be Skip Granger, yes?
Yes, but how did you know? And why are you here?
The same reason you are, son.
Hey, what are you...
Pressure-sensitive security alarm deactivated. I'll be out in 2. And target retrieved. Well, I got what I came for. I'll catch you on the flip side. Yep.
Hey, come back, you no-good scoundrel, and out. He's gone.
Oh, but wow, that was an impressive double-handed Bulgarian roundoff. Who was that rudely abrupt, undeniably handsome man? I mean, yes, Davin Ford, but who's he?
He sounds like he has the punchable face of a championship collegiate rower.
I can't believe he just took our mission right out from under us.
The section chief won't be happy.
True. She'll have to put out an APB on the diamond immediately to see if it ends up in any black markets. Let's make sure nothing like that ever happens again.
Okay, team. I've got eyes on the Minister of Croquet. Still can't believe that's a real thing, by the way. He's in the blue Volkswagen heading for the traffic circle.
It's blue? It's supposed to be off turquoise!
Yeah, that's what I said. He's heading out onto Caraway Street and should be in your vicinity in 30 seconds, Bowden.
Thank you, 30.
He's at a traffic light. Hang on. Wait, a guy with a corn on the cob cart is going up to him. He's motioning to roll down the window. Oh, crap! The corn merchant just parkoured into the open window. He just took the wheel and now he's driving in the opposite direction. Gloria, are you seeing this?
Oh my god, yes! It was that Davin Ford guy from last time. I'd recognize that perfectly coiffed hair anywhere.
McGrath, do you still have eyes on him?
No, he's gone.
So I don't get to do my hula hoop routine? I practiced for 3 days!
Fiddlesticks! From here on out, guys, we are 100% vigilant. There's no way we're letting this happen again. Bowden, did you retrieve Mrs. Lapsky's prize gibbon?
I tried, but by the time I got there, the gibbon was already sharing a warm embrace with...
Let me guess. Davin Ford?
I'll say the same thing I said when Seth Rogen asked me if I'd ever experienced the true unsurpassed serenity of sipping ayahuasca in the Mojave Desert through the narrow end of a cactus root. Yes.
Confound it to heck! Mission swiped again!
Okay, who is this guy? That's the 3rd time we've been out, about to wrap a mission, and that turnip Davin beat us to it.
Turnip?
I don't know, I'm mad, okay? And my anger is food-based, you know that.
If I had known all it took to best you guys was a guy in a polo shirt, I'd have recruited at an Aeropostale years ago. And then burned it down, of course.
Get back to Supermax, Athena. Who even asked you? Z, what is she doing here?
You can ask Agent Granger that.
Because in The Basics of Reforming Supervillains, a very good listicle from Psychology Today, they say it's vital to expose them to good influences. That's us!
Ugh, why are you so obsessed with me? I'm starting to think you like me.
If by like you mean stubbornly believe in the capacity for positive change, then yes. If you're going to turn over a new leaf, what better place to start? Athena, I'll take that as a scent.
Why would you take that as a scent?
I looked up Davin Ford on LinkedIn, and he brands himself as a gentleman thief extraordinaire. According to his bio summary, he's never been caught. He got his bachelor's degree in thievery from the University of Tucson, his master's in heistery from UCLA, and his doctorate in advertising from Gonzaga. Go Bulldogs!
Sounds like we're dealing with a real master thief. I bet he owns a pair of leather gloves and everything.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to source anything else on him yet. But I'll do some digging, ask around, pull a few strings.
Oh, it must be nice to be able to run to Mommy CIA whenever your job gets too hard.
But based on what you've told me about the equipment they have at their disposal, his devil-may-care attitude, and his disregard for the regulations of espionage, I bet this Davin Ford works with some kind of private organization, one that's not hindered by the red tape of bureaucracy.
People always act like red tape is a bad thing, but sometimes it's very important. Like when you're trying to tape two red pieces of paper together.
Be that as it may, this strike team's...
Now taking proposals for a good name for them. I submit Dweebs United.
Super Secret Strike Squad 7?
The one step aheads?
How about the Dark EMF?
Oh, dang it, that's cool.
And it makes an easy pitch to AMC Plus.
As I was saying, this dark EMF seems dangerous and highly capable. You'll all have to up your game. Without knowing who's behind them, we can't know where the goods they're retrieving in these missions are going, and we can't risk having anything valuable or dangerous fall into the wrong hands. Whatever effort you've been putting in, double it. If that's not enough, double it again. Keep doubling it until it works.
Right, team. Let's just be 8 times better, and we could beat this dark EMF to the punch.
But it kind of seems like beating us to the punch is their whole thing.
That may be, but I believe in us. Besides, we have something they don't have.
Punchable faces?
My devastating good looks?
My killer idea for a new Pop-Tart flavor?
My home apiary full of bees?
No! An intrepid sense of optimism.
Oh, because that hasn't ever ended badly for us.
I'll keep digging and see what I can find out about them, but in the meantime, run your missions clean, quick, and precise. Speaking of, Skip, fill them in.
Yes. Team, we have our next mission. We are responsible for recovering an ancient artifact.
Is that a kangaroo kazoo?
Actually, it's a wallaby, and it's a carved ceremonial flute that was used to tune the beginning note of tribal chants in a small string of islands off of Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, no. That is absolutely a kangaroo kazoo.
No. See the bright red markings on its shoulders? Now, this may look like an ordinary ceremonial wallaby-shaped tuning flute.
A ridiculous sentence.
But, in fact, historians and academics have determined that this ceremonial flute is the last known belonging of Chief Kokanu of the Iraruti tribe of Papua New Guinea from 1706 to 1741, supposedly inlaid with volcanic diamonds and valued at over $12 million.
That's the same budget they had for a Muppet Christmas Carol.
And they spent every penny well.
This mission comes to us straight from the recently appointed Secretary of the Exterior, who is Melanesian American, and has established a long-needed task force committed to global unity. Their researchers have been working with Melanesian historians to track down this flute in an effort to demonstrate equitable international collaboration and help Papua New Guinea recover some of their lost treasures.
No way, I don't buy it.
You have something to say, Athena?
Just that I've never known a government to do anything for another country out of the goodness of its heart.
Maybe the government is turning over a new leaf too, Athena. Perhaps something you two have in common?
If this assignment helps right some of the wrongs of colonialism in even a tiny way, it's worth doing. So, where'd this kazoo get to?
That's where it gets interesting.
Skip, is
What?
that?
Hey! That is a very private and very personal letter I wrote to my mother. How did that get in the slide deck?
Dear Mum, I thought I would treat myself to half a butterscotch pudding. I checked with my dentist and he said it was okay.
No.
Oh my God.
You don't get to rag on Skip, Athena. I've earned that right.
And he only...
You know, Athena, it wouldn't hurt you to write to your father occasionally. It wouldn't be hard. His cell is right next to yours.
And tampering with mail is a felony, you know. I know you're a self-proclaimed villain, but you have to draw the line somewhere.
Jesus, you guys really are no fun.
Anyway, where was I? Right. We need to track down this ceremonial flute, but finding it won't be easy. Meet Josiah Harnsworth, a Dutch explorer and the 17th man to circumnavigate the globe in the year 1745.
17th? You'd think they'd stop keeping track at, 3.
They did. But Harnsworth, a dogged treasure hunter, lamented that he was born too late to be among the most prolific explorers. So he kept close track of his own achievements in this journal. Harnsworth was determined to make his mark, and so he set his travels apart by uniting them with a theme: the marsupial imagery common in South Pacific Melanesian art.
Branding. Very smart. That's just like how Gary and I are currently branding me in Hollywood as the anti-Chris Pine.
As I'm sure you guessed, Harnsworth is the last known owner of this ceremonial flute. However, his journal, which was only recently discovered at a yard sale in Chattanooga, Tennessee, tells the story of his last voyage in which he hid his most prized possession. Our job is to find where he hid it.
Wait, so we're going on a treasure hunt?
I would call it a bit more of a locate and retrieve mission, with emphasis on not upsetting the local ecosystems.
All right, well, this sounds about as stupid as I thought it would.
Ugh.
You guys have fun. I'm gonna go build a bomb out of the bathroom soap.
Oh no, you are still part of the Skip Granger Enemy Rehabilitation Project, so you're coming along. But keep in mind, you still have a tracker in your bloodstream that we can activate at any moment, so don't even think about running off. If you do, we'll ensure that Balthazar's cell is next to yours so you can hear him practicing his monologues for audition season.
And you call me evil.
Don't worry, O'Brien. Having you along will be just as miserable as you.
That does make me feel better.
So, does Harnsworth's journal give us any ideas of where to start?
One of his last entries mentions the first stop of his last voyage. I say we start there. Get your berets and baguettes. We're headed to Paris. Was that xenophobic? It was stereotyped for sure. I apologize to any French FBI agents who might be listening in through my cell phone, or French ghosts,
Skip,
or...
allons-y!
Oh, voila!
I can't believe we're in Paris.
Ooh,
I've always
very
wanted to get a
chic.
picture in front of the Obélisque de Luxor. During the French Revolution, it was the Madison Square Garden of Beheadings.
Ooh, forget the dumb red windmill. That sounds like something I want to see.
There's no time. We are a full 16 minutes behind schedule.
What was that? Sorry, Skip. I couldn't hear you over the size of your enormous, ridiculous Himalayan journey-style backpack.
When you're in an unfamiliar city, it's essential to be prepared for every situation. I've got everything from Advil for headaches to red tape in case of an emergency red paper incident. Follow me, everyone. Now, according to Harnsworth's journal, there's a small chapel in Paris he went to whenever he made land in France.
But Paris is a landlocked city, not exactly convenient for a sailor. He could have really been coming here to hide his treasure.
Oh, well, yes. Well sussed, Gloria. The chapel is just up here. Holy tourists! Why are there so many people here?
People will turn anything into a social media opportunity. If I see one more TikTok of someone throwing gang signs at Arlington Cemetery...
#reflection.
How are we going to get in?
I suppose one of us will have to cause a distraction. I can...
Never fear, Skip. I got this. Attention, mademoiselle et monsieur. Attention, next tour coming through. Make way. Nothing makes tourists clear out like a tour they have to pay for.
I mean, I was perfectly prepared to cause a distraction with the silly string in my bag, but it was an excellent mimicry of a native Frenchman, Bowden. Oh, wow. Okay, team, it's pretty dark down in the catacombs, but don't worry, I'm prepared. I brought glow sticks.
Ooh, yeah. Nothing says dangerous international spy like a children's party toy.
My eye doctor says these are gentler on the corneas than bright fluorescent flashlights.
And way more exciting than the built-in flashlight on our phone. I know that sounded sarcastic, but I mean it. Glow sticks for the win.
Journals from old explorers, a long-forgotten treasure, gimmicky ways to light dark caverns. This mission is starting to feel a lot like an adventure from Uncharted.
The movie or video games?
Does it matter?
Yes!
Okay, all. This door must be the main chapel. Let's get ready to go in on 7.
Why 7?
Because everyone waits 3. On the off chance there's someone in there, if we wait 7 seconds as opposed to 3, then they won't be on their guard. Athena, wait!
Make
Okay. This looks like the private chapel the monks would have used for nighttime prayer. Let's spread out and,
Bonjour. Désolé, we are very sorry. We are cleaners here to clean up all of the dust. We did not mean to disturb you.
Oh, I don't think you could do that if you tried, Skip Granger.
Oh my goodness, Davin Ford!
Nice to see all of you again.
God, don't you ever just, chill?
Never.
You must be here to procure Harnsworth's ceremonial flute. Who are you working for? How did you find this place so quickly? Tell the truth.
We found this place quickly because we're better at this than you.
You might be better than me at applying hair gel, but it doesn't mean you're better at missions.
No, but my experience, superior skill, and top-rate colleagues do.
Colleagues?
What?
I bet you thought you had seen the last of me, Master Agent Granger and friends.
How?
But Timmy Thompson is back.
Oh,
Timmy!
great. Skip's stalker from Mellencamp, Indiana, who accidentally saved Skip and McGrath from the escape room.
Timmy Two-Bit Thompson used to come in like a wrecking ball, but now Timmy Two-Bit Thompson comes in like a Home Depot HDX retractable utility knife with surgical precision.
Little Timmy, you're working with Davin? But I offered you an internship.
Oh, I couldn't let our cat and mouse game fall to the wayside, could I? No, Master Agent Granger. You and I have not yet done battle for the last time.
I'll be honest, Timmy, this hurts. I had a name tag printed for you.
Why would I become a government lapdog like you, my arch nemesis, when instead I could leave my old after-school job at the Oliver's Garden in Mellencamp and become a renegade with Mr. Ford here?
Mr. Ford, although I have a great respect for your skill and commitment to your craft, I am politely asking that you stand down and let us complete our mission.
Sorry, Skipperoonie. Great pasta name, by the way, but I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request. Although, I think we can clear out. Tim, you got what we need?
Yes, our task is complete. No need to dilly-dally. Let us away!
But nice to see you again. Here, while you're in town, have some authentic French fries. On me. Let's move out, Timmy.
French fries aren't actually from France! They're from Belgium! You hear me? Belgium!
Yeah, you really told them, Skip.
Why does everyone you run into seem like a character from a Saturday morning cartoon?
Gosh darn it! They said they got what they came for. Somehow, they snuck the flute out from right under our noses and beat us. Again!
Actually, I don't think they did. My keen actor's eye noticed they weren't holding anything.
Yeah, takes a real eagle eye to notice that.
And the silhouettes of their costumes were smooth, nothing bulging in their pockets. They seem to have gotten what they needed, but I don't think they have the kangaroo kazoo.
I mean, Harnsworth fancied himself a legitimate treasure hunter, and if this is a legitimate treasure hunt with legitimate treasure hunt rules...
He wouldn't hide his treasure the first place his book says. He'd do the whole annoying puzzles thing.
You know, I've had my eye on the bas-relief above the altar, and something seems strange to me. There's a bunch of animals carved, but they aren't regal emblems. They seem almost random.
And they each have a bunch of numbers below them.
They're too long to be years, and France didn't have social security numbers until 1946.
In the Uncharted movie, they figure out these puzzles in like 11 seconds off some drawing.
Wait, Skip, let me see Harnsworth's book. I bet he left some clues for himself in here for when he came back for the flute. Okay. So here in the margins, he sketched a bunch of animals.
Don't worry, I'm taking vigorous mental notes for a potential Dan Brown Prime Video collaboration.
Here's a snake and a badger, but no stag. It's a kangaroo. Up there I see a snake and a badger, but it isn't a kangaroo between them, it's a stag.
So Harnsworth marked the important one. The stag is the clue. I would have preferred a here's where to go next, but it's something.
Wait, the kangaroo drawing has two dots here and here. They're decimal points for the numbers. -7.67 and 133.36. Of course! Coordinates! I'd bet Bowden's next 4 auditions on it.
Oh, I have my coordinates guide here in my trusty traveler's pack.
No need. Unless I'm mistaken, these demarcate a spot in the Arafura Sea, just off the coast of Australia.
The land of kangaroos. It all connects.
Wow. You did it, and you didn't even need my coordinates guide. Good job, team.
Yeah, you all have a real magic school bus vibe going on.
Not like you figured it out.
Yeah, but I could have if I tried for like half a second.
Forget all that. Looks like we have ourselves a good, old-fashioned, multi-location treasure hunt on our hands. Hope everyone has eaten their daily dose of lemons to ward off scurvy. We're setting sail.
It's not Uncharted. It's Muppet Treasure Island. Yar! A salty breeze upon the open sea, the taste of treasure upon me lips. Is there a finer day than this? Yo ho ho, a pirate's life for me.
Someone make Bowden walk the plank.
If Party Pooper Granger hadn't stopped me, I would have walked the plank myself hours ago.
According to Harnsworth's journal, we're looking for a small island somewhere in the next aquatic acre or two. Apparently the island is shaped like a bandicoot?
What the hell is that?
Oh! Bandicoots are small marsupials in Australia and New Guinea that use their front feet to dig for food.
Great. So just keep an eye out for an island shaped like that.
I'm guessing we'll see a jungle along the shoreline. In his last journal entry, Harnsworth did a sketch of some trees and an arrow pointing to them.
Yeah, That's one indecipherable clue.
You're out on the open sea. A man is only as good as his ship and his crew. Who hired this crew? This is undoubtedly the seediest bunch of cutthroats, villains, and scoundrels I've ever seen. Who hired them? It's salty.
Oh, I love when the universe throws me a bone.
Don't worry, Bowden. I packed 6 different kinds of towels of various levels of cotton blend and absorbency. Which would you like to...
Oh, look! Land ho!
Oh! Dang it, I wanted to say that.
Oh, another mosquito!
Ugh, someone tell Guns N' Roses I do not feel welcome in this jungle.
Good thing we got our typhoid shots.
Typhoid shots? I thought you said Tylenol shots.
So, you did shots of Tylenol?
Viola Davis and I had a very fun time. Are we sure we're going the right way?
Pretty sure. I took a seminar last month called the Orienteer Express.
All right, even I admit the bugs are bad. I know I made fun of you before, Granger, but did you happen to bring any bug repellent?
In fact, I did! This spray was quality tested by the DOD in order to protect against what? Hey! Athena, I thought you wanted to use it, not chuck it into the foliage.
If I have to suffer by coming on this mission, then so do all of you.
We need to find an outlet for your spite, Athena.
You're my outlet for spite, and it seems to be working just fine.
Let's just keep going. Hornsworth's journal is directing us towards some kind of grotto in the mountainside. And if I'm correct, that grotto should be just up in that clearing. Here we go.
So, I don't really know what a grotto is, but I'm guessing it's not a big pile of rocks.
You all failed. The sweet, sweet taste of schadenfreude.
This is supposed to be the mouth of a cave. Did I read it wrong? Oh, if my Uncle Riley could see this, he'd give me canned beans for dinner for 3 days.
Not so fast. In LA, you quickly learn the signs of landslides and earthquakes. You also learn what to do in the event of one. Save the headshots first, your emergency Reiki kit second, and grab extra water if there's time.
So you think this is a landslide?
My dear friend and bowling league colleague Stevie Nicks would confirm it.
Then that means the grotto and Harnsworth's treasure or any other clues might be under all this mess.
Any chance you packed a jackhammer in that ridiculous camping pack of yours, Skip?
Unfortunately, no. I had to make some tough decisions when it came to Mad Libs for the plane.
Then have any ideas? In the past, you've gotten us out of spots tighter than those pants you wear to Applebee's.
Those are my Friday jeans.
You could ask me, nicely.
You? What are you gonna do besides make snide remarks and swap out the office creamer for ranch dressing?
This.
Whoa!
Why do you have a stick of dynamite?
And how did you get that past the TSA?
I found it in the lazarette of the boat and I thought, always be prepared, right?
Prepared for what?
Fishing.
Athena?
Oh, don't give me that look. This is an X-22 Nova Blast. I'm amazed I'm even offering it to you.
Then why are you?
Because if I wait for you all to figure this out, I'll die in this jungle.
It would move things along.
Gloria?
I want to see it go boom, okay?
Hey, if it gets us out of here, I'm for it. I say light the sucker up.
And we're on a time crunch. Every minute we waste is another gain for Davin and Timmy.
Come on, Granger. You're the one who's been begging me to be a team player and help.
Fine, but it could cause real damage to the ecosystem if not deployed correctly, so let's make sure we deploy it in a spot far away from any foliage and any...
Fire in the hole!
Okay.
So that's a...
Thanks for that. Saves us the trouble of petoning out.
Davin Ford? And Timmy?
My God, he's everywhere.
How in the holy mole people did you get in there?
Tunneled in through the top, of course. I had a new diamond line drill I just been dying to try.
Cuts through stone, marble, and 2-week-old Pepperidge Farm honey wheat bread like it's nothing.
And let me guess, you've already found whatever there is to find here, and we're too late.
Why, of course. Just because you've added this muzzled attack dog and her explosives to your team.
Muzzled attack dog? I'll kill you, you...
Hey, no, Athena, for the last time, no murder!
Just a little murder.
Maybe it's your hair gel, maybe it's your ecru veneers, but you really give off 90s ski movie villain vibes.
I'll take that as a compliment. Tim?
Yes.
Finished here?
Yes, I believe accolades are in order, Sir Davin. I've used our nifty geologometer to analyze traces of non-native sediment to determine the locus of provenance. We may depart at our leisure.
Well, we're far enough ahead that there's no need for all of you to trouble yourselves. Save yourself time and go home. I'm sure you all have better things to do.
Oh, yeah?
Timmy!
Well, I don't!
Good one, Skip. Got him.
Ugh, I've had it up to here with that guy. I don't know where people mean when they say here, but I've had it up to there.
I just can't believe Timmy would work with a guy like that. I thought he was going to turn over a new leaf. Like Athena is.
Okay, first off, I'm not turning over anything. But second, we're not going to let them win.
Athena?
That weasel-faced ratbag just called me a dog. We are going to win this game and destroy him, even if it kills all of you.
That's great. Now, let's get to work on whatever puzzle Harnsworth left for us in there.
Actually, I don't think we should worry about Harnsworth's puzzle. Haven't you guys been listening to Ford? We're doing long, convoluted riddles. And Ford and Timmy are doing a molecular analysis of traces of non-native sediment.
Sounded like standard techno-babble to me. I would know. I read most of the script for Event Horizon.
What are you saying, McGrath?
That these guys aren't working harder, they're working smarter. Maybe it's not in the spirit of a treasure hunt, but it's easier.
You will never understand how much it pains me to say this, but Haxel Rose here is right.
Taking shortcuts isn't our way.
You want to do things right, or you want to let Ford beat us to the kangaroo kazoo?
Okay. What do you have in mind?
Screw the ancient riddles. I brought my tablet. Let's techno-babble this bitch.
I love it when McGrath starts typing.
Okay, looks like Ford keeps his Bluetooth on all the time. Having been near Ford, my tablet recognizes his device's digital imprint. Let me bounce a signal off the NATO satellites.
The NATO satellites? You leave them alone!
Relax, I'm not going to mess around with them. Right now. Assuming Ford forgot to switch off his location after the last time he ordered Grubhub, we should be able to track him wherever he goes. Yes! There he is!
Amazing! I have to admit, McGrath, it is impressive. Now what?
We stick to this Ford prick like I stick to Skip when he fixes a dish of cheesy fish sticks to eat while binging Netflix.
Ooh, top score for Ryan.
Ugh, you people are so weird.
First we were in Paris. Then we were on a tropical island in the South Pacific. Now we're driving down the Mexican coast with the roof down and the sun shining. Missions don't get any better than this.
When I picture him headed south in his own car with the top down, it always makes me laugh. Andy Dufresne, headed for the Pacific. You know, from Shawshank?
Oh, Shawshank, right. But, honey, it's a little hard to keep track of your references when you keep switching treasure hunt movies.
Shawshank's not a treasure hunt movie.
Excuse me? It had buried treasure, does it not? And someone hunts for it.
Oh, heads up, guys. Agent McGrath's tracking device says Davin is somewhere in the cove just on the other side of this bend. This doesn't look like where a historic pirate would hide his treasure. This looks like MTV's Spring Break.
I know I put the coordinates in right. I checked 9 times.
Just because Harnsworth thought this would be a good place for his stupid treasure doesn't mean a stupid real estate developer didn't also think it was a good place for their stupid resort.
Oh, look. That looks like a ticket stall for entry onto the beach. Hello, sir.
Sir, he's wearing a snapback and a Hawaiian shirt with mariachi dragons on it.
Welcome, my dudes, to the beachfront. Brochato, Spring Break, Extra Palooza Ganza Fest. Hosted by your friends Sigma Tau Omega and Pi Pi Pi. Go Pies, go Pies, go Pies. Do you have your certified entry bracelet?
My friends and I would like to come onto the beach and join the party, but we, had our bracelets stolen by a vengeful seagull.
Bruh, you want entry, you gotta have your sanctioned bracelets.
Hang on, guys. I think I have another stick of dynamite.
Athena, we don't harm civilians, no matter how frosted their tips are.
Well, can we earn passage another way?
If you want to hang with us, go shot for shot with Mondo over here.
Mondo? Who's Mondo? Oh, hello, Mondo.
He's enormous. His tolerance must be through the roof.
True, but if this is the price of passage, then I'll pay it. I'll go shot for shot with Mondo.
Skip, you fall asleep after a glass of chocolate milk.
That may be, but it's time for me to rise to the occasion. even if it costs me my liver doctor's respect, I am determined to rise
Hold up. A drinking competition? Shot for shot? Guys, this isn't Uncharted. It's not Muppet Treasure Island. It's Indiana Jones. I got this.
Oh, I mean...
All right, Mondo. I will gladly throw my gauntlet down, or hat into the ring, or pie into the swimming hole, whatever it is you kids say these days.
I like the pie one. Go pie, pie, pie. Hold on to your hat, bro chacho, and buckle up for the finest drink that my buddy makes in his dorm closet.
That's 9 shots each. One of them has to tap out soon.
If anyone projectile vomits on me, I swear to God, I will murder every last one of you. $100 to anyone who projectile vomits on Skip, though.
You're not bad, Mondo, but I've partied with Lance Bass. I can do this all day. Salud.
I'll destroy you, little man.
There's no shame in throwing in the towel. The strength of a man is not in his muscle or in his heart, or even in his pride. It's in knowing himself, and knowing his opponent, and knowing when he is simply outmatched.
So cool!
That was from my recent audition for Hallmark's upcoming seasonal classic, Jingle Jingle, Merry Bingle. Now go on, Mondo. You're up.
Yo! Yo! The winner is this guy!
Usaraharu Nayan Paramiskia.
Dude, no one here speaks Nepalese.
Neither do I.
All right, party people. A deal's a deal. You earned entrance into the raddest, most stellar spring break experience of your lives. Right this way, please.
Bowden, you did it!
Yeah, hell yeah, I did.
What happened? You were stone cold sober a moment ago.
It's called acting. Duh.
Oh no, it's President's Day 2020 all over again.
All right, well, this is as exact as my tracker gets. Ford and his team are somewhere in this cyclone of jungle juice and boat shoes.
Well, they don't call it a treasure hunt for nothing. Gloria, take Athena and Bowden, make sure she doesn't run away, find him some coffee, and check the recreational area. And McGrath and I will go over to...
You two should search here around the resort pavilion.
Oh, well, yes, that's what I was going to say.
Let's check out the volleyball court. Gloria, you dig. I'll do Top Gun.
I'm down if you're talking about the fiery explosion where the guy dies.
Oh, spoilers.
Hey, excuse me? We're looking for this guy, Davin Ford. He looks like Chris Evans got shoved through a Sims 2 generator. No? Hello? Oh, you are passed out drunk. Jeez, what's the point of spring break if you're not even awake, right? Right, Skip? Okay, Skip, you've been sulky for the last 20 minutes. You good?
Yes, I'm great. I'm just on the lookout for Davin Ford. We have a plan, and we're sticking to it.
I mean, usually when you talk about a plan, you do a little shoulder shake in excitement. And these shoulders, droopier than Yosemite Sam's mustache. What's up?
It's just, this whole mission, I'm not sure I was really needed. I've tried to contribute, but between you and Bowden and Gloria, you've all become so capable that you have everything covered. And now there's Athena for when we need a stick of dynamite. Don't get me wrong, I'm super proud of all of you, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel a little bummed on not bringing anything to the table.
Skip, I looked in your backpack on the plane, and you literally brought 2 humidifiers and 11 tampons to the table.
Oh, that's just being prepared. Look, last year, I offered Timmy an internship, and he'd rather work for Davin Ford. And after Antarctica, it's clear that the brass in Washington want Chet, not me. So, where do I fit in? Maybe the truth is, I don't. You all don't need me anymore.
That is by far the stupidest thing I've ever heard you say.
McGrath.
No, I mean that. Okay, first, Antarctica? I don't give a rat's bunghole what Washington says. That was you. Screw Chet and his Easter Island jawline. And for what you bring to the team, you made us a team. One where every one of us gets to shine and helps each other to be the best we can. And just as important, you keep us a team. Davin and Timmy, that's not real. They don't have what we have. And that's why we're going to beat them. I'm sure of it.
I appreciate you saying that, but you're just saying it.
I'm really not. We're like one of those balls of electricity at science museums where you touch it and your hair sticks up. You're the glass dome surrounding it. You give us direction, keep us together so we can do some really cool stuff. Without you, we definitely couldn't save the world. You've taught us a lot. which is saying something because I already pretty much knew everything before I met you.
Did you know that vacuum cleaners were originally horse-drawn? Which was convenient because the horses themselves were making quite a mess.
We never would have gotten this far without you. You keep us together. That's the most valuable skill here.
Thanks, McGrath.
All right. That's filled my earnest quota for the year. So, what next, Agent Granger?
Right now, we're just wandering around hoping we run into Davin.
Something I never thought we'd say.
Your tracker got us this far, but it won't finish the job for us. We need to go back to Harnsworth's journal.
Good call. Does it say anything about Mexico?
Well, a few pages after the sketches of the island in the South Pacific, look.
Just looks like a bunch of random letters to me.
Look here. Throughout the pages, Harnsworth has started the first line of every paragraph in red ink. I think we need to run each of them through the cipher. Then, you said that we're best as a team? Then I say, let's get it back together.
Whoa! Oh, excuse me. Keep playing your game. Don't mind us. We're just gonna look for clues real quick in the sand here. And ow! Hey, that hit me.
Good spike, Ray. Best $5 I ever spent.
Oh, I got the ball! Wilson! Whew, how many points do I get for getting in the ocean?
Sorry, Ray.
Oh, hello? Oh, Agent Granger. Please tell me you found something and I can take these two home.
Not quite yet. Do you speak Dutch?
Dutch? Not really. I only took it for 9 years in grade school and then minored an undergraduate. Why?
We found a secret message in Harnsworth's journal. Come meet us.
Hello, are you the concierge?
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Palm Pacific Hotel. Please excuse the group of rowdy youngsters outside. Spring break, you know. So, what can I help you with? Do you have a reservation?
Actually, we're tourists.
Oh.
And gosh darn it, if we just don't love old irrigation systems from 1600 to, say, 1875. We heard that your interior courtyard has a drinking well from that era with a beautiful stucco stonework. We would love to see it.
Oh, another irrigation maven.
Another?
Well.
Granger?
Well? Like an actual well? Oh, Skip, that was a terrible pun.
I thought you would have gone home in defeat already. What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much. Just beating you at your own game.
And what game would that be, Master Agent Granger?
Today, the name of the game is Be the First to Procure Harnsworth's ceremonial flute out of the secret box hidden in a secret cache of the Mesoamerican watering hole.
We're still workshopping the name.
You got it. How?
Through the power of teamwork.
Ugh, gross.
Teamwork is very vague and doesn't impress me in the slightest.
Well, we're not here to impress you, Davin. We're here to do our job, do it well, and look great doing it.
Paparazzi ready. Always.
So you got this one. Very well. I congratulate you, of course, as a gentleman should. And as a gentleman also should, I warn you. You watch your back.
Don't worry. You'll have a lot of time to think this over and critique your mission performance. We're taking you in for conspiracy to steal protected artifacts from native lands.
Not likely. Timmy, let's get out of here.
Oh, no. Not so fast.
You get your hands off me, woman! Hey, that hurt!
Athena, stop!
What was that you said before? Muzzled attack dog?
You're not disproving my point. Ow! You'll pay for this, Skip Granger. There are more of me out there. You watch your back.
Yes! Watch your back! You may never know who may be sneaking up behind you to put a kick me sign on it.
You didn't actually...
Don't get so excited, Timmy. You're coming with us, too. Get him, Gloria.
Come on, you. We're gonna go... Oh my god, your whole arm! It came off!
You fell for my fake arm ruse. I let you physically best me once in Mellencamp, Miss Kovak. Twice was simply not an option. And now I make my escape. Fare thee well. Smoke bomb!
Oh, he's gone! Oh my goodness! I should have been ready for the old fake arm to avoid getting caught trick.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Gloria. Timmy is a mastermind in his own right. But we won't let that happen again. We'll find a way to track him down. He'll regret not accepting my internship offer. So in the end, McGrath talked the vim and verve back into me, and we went back to the old-fashioned way of doing things, solving marsupial-themed riddles without the help of government satellite technology.
Yes, Skip. We know. They were all there, and I read your very extensive report.
I know, but our little adventure inspired me to start keeping a journal of my own. I'm just dictating it. Siri here is recording it all for posterity.
Calling. Paul. Sarity.
No, Siri, stop!
That's it. Take me back to the holding cell. Anything is better than being trapped with these goody 8 shoes. You know, because between the 4 of you, there are 8 feet.
Ooh, Athena, that was a skip-level joke.
See? You are turning over a new leaf.
While I'm with you lot? Probably not. While I'm forced to be a government pawn? Definitely not.
Pawn? What about all the people you use as pawns?
Gloria, stop. It's okay. Athena, you want so badly to hate the government and what we do. And I understand. It's the easy way out.
Easy?
But things are just more complicated than that, and fixing things well takes time. Weren't you listening before? This wallaby artifact we recovered it in partnership with the Division of Global Unity, a government-funded program to return it to the people of Papua New Guinea, to try and right some of the wrongs they've endured. And maybe you say it's not worth it. Maybe you say it's too small. Try telling that to the people who had this wallaby ceremonial flute stolen from them. We have to start somewhere, and some civil servants are really just trying to do good, and they don't deserve to have the government torn down. I'm proud of this mission. We helped people who needed help, and no one got hurt. Except for Davin when you punched him. But try and justify your volcano layers all you want, Athena, but some of us are actually trying to pull people out of the lava.
Screw this. Are you taking me to Supermax or not?
Yes. I think it's time we had a break from you. Let's go.
Wow. I don't know if I've ever heard Athena speechless before. Yeah, it was only for a minute, but still, Skip, that's a win.
She needed to hear it. She's got a long way to go, but I really think if we can just get her to open her mind just a bit.
I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
I know you really want this, Skip, but it just seems like a long shot.
Some people only have the capacity to think about themselves, and we're really risking a lot banking on the slim possibility she's not one of them.
I hear you all, and I promise, if she's about to do something that would put us or anyone else at risk, we pull the plug.
I just hope you're right.
But you said it yourself, McGrath. I have a knack for putting teams together. I made us into a team. The unlikely grouping of a computer hacker working off a sentence, a sitcom star, a former White House intern, and of course me, a debonair civil servant. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a tall order with Athena, but I think it's important and I have to try.
Okay. We hear you, Skip.
But in the meantime, I'm in the mood to indulge in my other special skill, making cheesy fish sticks.
No, I swear, guys, I can't explain it, but they're really good.
Mission Rejected was created and produced by Pete Barry, J. Michael DeAngelis, and John Dowgin. This episode was written by Paige Klaniecki and is directed by J. Michael DeAngelis. It starred Chris Klaniecki as Skip Granger, Nazli Sarpkaya as Mackenzie McGrath, Dave Stanger as Bowden Montcrief, Paige Klaniecki as Gloria Kovak, Faith Dowgin as Section Chief Zelda Anders, with Kirk White as Chet Phillips and Kevin McGrath as the Mission Voice. Also starring Ashley Banks as Athena O'Brien, Jean Barry as Quinn Corrino, Jill Ivey as Concierge and Siri, and Bob Killion as Party Bro and the Admiral. Guest starring Ben Iffring as Chuck E. Cheese Waiter, J. Michael DeAngelis as Davin Ford, Caden Dowgin as Timmy 2-Bit Thompson, John Dowgin as Mondo, Eric Werner as Balthazar Montcrief, Rebecca Surface as Lucky, and Pete Barry as Christados O'Brien and Ted DeSoto. Music, sound editing, and mixing by Pete Barry. Are you or someone you love affected by the loss of ceremonial kangaroo kazoos? For as little as $1 a month, you can help us raise awareness of kazoo theft and other injustices. Visit missionrejected.com and click Support Us for more information. A kangaroo thanks you. This has been a Portrait production, copyright 2022, Extraordinary Missions Limited.
Here you are, Mr. Ford. Meet your new home.
Charming.
And your cellmates. Have fun.
Ah, a fourth for bridge.
Good. Someone new to run lines with.
Good afternoon, sir. Ted DeSoto. Can I interest you in some vitamin pills?
No. Thank you kindly.
So, another second-rate criminal taken down by my little girl.
who is standing right behind you.
Hey, Ford.
Stop that!
Ready for round 2? You shouldn't have made me mad.
I assure you, Miss O'Brien, I didn't mean a word of it. It was all part of the con.
What con?
You really thought my incarceration by the EMF was unintentional? Oh, Miss O'Brien. Yes, we wanted the flute, but there was something we wanted more. A direct line of contact within EMF headquarters.
Who's we? What are you talking about?
Don't you see? Me being taken in was all meticulously planned. And you, Miss O'Brien, are exactly the person I wish to speak to.